what does that say? It says, I don't understand what that says. Why would it say Norway when we're talking about the debt ceiling? Oh, no way. No way would they let the debt ceiling go on hiccup mode. They're not going to let that happen. People in Congress, they know what they're doing. They are doing the theatrics, and it happens quite regularly where they do the theatrics. And I'm opposed to it because if they were good Congress people, good business people, and good people in general, they would just be like, oh, we got this. Don't worry about it. Everybody go about your business. And nobody would be the wiser. However, the stock market does go up and down. You might think that, well, who cares about that? That's just rich people playing with their money. I've got my job to work and I've got my kids to take care of. But that does affect people because it's their 401k and or retirement. And these traders who are reacting to the stock market, and I know that there are traders who just look at the news and trade by what the news will tell them, and they do their trades. And I know that there's also stock traders who are savvy with this, and they understand that there are people who are doing this, so they will adjust their tactics based on just the news because of third, fourth party people doing their thing, and they have to react to it. It makes sense in a sort of way. If you want to educate yourself, start watching the stock market as tricky events happen in political realms. Like, for instance, this debt ceiling thing. It's Friday now, and eventually next week they're supposed to be coming out with the everything's okay announcement that they worked out a deal, and it's going to happen, and I'm not surprised at it. However, I do have my theories about why they would let the debt ceiling hiccup and do its uneasiness. But educate yourself. Watch the stock market as news events happen, and you will be privy to things that the average person wouldn't understand. And the average person doesn't follow the stock market. They might listen to it on the news casually, but they don't actually they're never going to sit there for 5 hours and watch the stock market go up and down in various stocks. They're not going to do that. Educate yourself and actually just do that. Watch the market. Pick 5 events and even pick 5 stocks and watch them. So, that being said, I have a funny feeling that eventually they might let the debt ceiling hiccup, I'm going to call it hiccup, in a way that it would encourage the average person to want digital currency to be in place after that. And it can be spun, anything can be spun in a way that, oh, I want that now. Anything. Anything. And I'm serious about that. I would have a movie idea that if people were in the plot line, there'd be a side point where they pick up their phone and they go, let's just say people in positions of power will pick up their phone and go, doo, 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 doo. All right, what do you want us to announce that we're in good standing right now? Oh, yeah. Well, we're in good standing right now. Well, we're bad now? Oh, we're bad now. Everything's bad. Well, what do you want us to say next after lunch? Oh, okay. We're going to say that this is what's going on after lunch. And this is this would be a movie about the 1920s. And this would be a digital phone in the 1920s. And they're doing their stock trades. So, yeah, it's my movie idea. That would never happen in real life. I don't think it would ever happen like that. Because that would be weird, and we wouldn't elect people like that. Now, how people in Congress interact is... that's something I'll use little stick figures for later. Oh my goodness, this is major breaking news that comes interrupted here from my thoughts, and my thoughts are important enough for breaking news. That there's a war going on in Ukraine, and Russia sort of is involved with this, and there's no way that America is involved with this, but because they're not, they are never going to let the stock market crash and stuff go chaotic while the war is going on. And I think that you should ask yourself why we're always in a war somewhere. And my other movie idea would be that in the storyline they're always planning wars, like, hey, what kind of war do you want in 5 years from now? Like, oh, big one, medium, yeah, we can do that. Do you want like us involved, or like do you want us to stay out of it and just comment? Okay, cool.